Hi everyone, today is Thursday, March 26th, and today for math we'll be subtracting fractions with like denominators. So the denominators in all of these problems will be the same and they will never ever change. Okay, so we have our very first problem, which is 10/8 minus 5/8. And I have the steps here that you can follow in order to solve these problems. So the first step is to build the first fraction. And if I go back to my problem, I would build my first fraction, which is 10/8. And just to save us time for the video, I already completed step 1. I built 10/8. That's just 10 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of our eighths, right? The next step is to cross out or take away the second fraction. So let's refer back to our problem. The second fraction is 5/8. So when we take it away, we're just crossing out those fraction pieces. So we're going to cross out 5/8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I crossed out 5/8. Our last step is to then see how many pieces you're left with. So now I'm going to count the ones I did not cross out. 1/8, 2/8, 3/8, 4/8, 5/8. So I am left with 5/8. And notice my denominator stayed the same because my fraction size pieces did not change. So 10/8 minus 5/8 equals 5/8. And if you look at this problem carefully, 10 minus 5 equals 5. You're subtracting the numerators. And the denominator stays the same. So we're going to try another one before I send you off for your independent work. And our problem for today, hopefully you can see it, the glare is kind of getting in the way. All right. So the problem is, I'm just going to get started, 3/4 minus 1/4. So I did step 1, which was to build the fraction, right? Now the next step is to cross out or take away the second fraction. So I have 3/4 and I'm taking away and crossing out 1/4. Now I need to see how many pieces I'm left with. 1/4, 2/4. Remember, our denominator remains the same. So that means 3/4 minus 1/4 equals 2/4. And if you are looking closely, you see you're subtracting the numerator and you're keeping the denominator. But for the first worksheet of today's independent work, you should be drawing the fraction circles. It's asking you to do that. Today's independent work is pages 14 and 15 in your packets. I've also uploaded them for students who still do not have their packets. Show your work, do all the problems, and your attendance post today is, what is your favorite movie? All right, have a great day.